Um, Bonjour, hello. This is Mom speaking. Mom is quite atheist, and atheist means okay. I probably, I guess, my kids are my kids, but we are quite funny people, aren't we? Quite, quite. Okay. Now it is extremely hot yesterday, and I think it's probably I don't know. I know France the other canicule. America should be seeking autumn, and here we are throwing 31 degrees about. So it's very hot. So I am going to get cracking, and get cracking it is in terms of where I am. My phone is going through this depixelization, meaning that it's cooling in a way. Somebody on is cooling like this way, and I don't know if it's the CC that is doing so, and mine is cooling a way that it's kind of dwarf, but I cannot see through it. It's not possible. It's not transparent. So I am kind of peeping this way. But I know when it gets to you guys, you get to see the picture. But of course, it's probably now my last resort. This has been banging in the ears of the child for quite a while, and oftentimes the outside experience in America was kind of pushing me there. I know the black Americans were pushing. Why? They esteemed that the girl needed to get to a lawyer. And a lawyer, I wasn't ready for it yet. Why? Because of explanation. And it would say I kind of had to flee to Guyana, where I was able to find a place where there's somebody with us here that it's almost like a recorder this way, and gets it done so that she gets to spend a few weeks in that type of hotel quietly in order to grasp what I am dealing with as that here chosen, not that here found, meaning that it was something that it was looking for the child, and I suppose that's how the universe works in a very long time. And based in France, they have evidences and hides in very peculiar places. So we have to kind of check with Quick, where I used to take you guys as a little child. So that causes the mom to recuse for that part, and it's quickly. So oftentimes I would say that this type of thing there could influence France to kind of dunk those type of book in the bottom. In other words, in the, this type of R part of the child, and cannot be participants of those ever. So that's a big deal. And leave this type of G alone. So, in other words, I should be, but I going this way, and I cannot be because of this here. Up, up. So it could destroy these things, but when I was a child at 23, in that type of picture, I was completed and things boomed. So it would say, this type of things would say, where you would be hidden in France would be go to that Notre Dame church, which is locked up, and find that there are the candles, and then the part quickly you would go there and find justice there. Now, I would have to seek a lawyer, and there I would need my kids to either you would have to accompany me, but it's very specific. In other words, we're looking for billions there. In other words, who are we attacking? The bank redstones. And what are we attacking for is the amino acid. And what consists of it? It actually would seek it where this type of the amino acid would be the hexagon, this one here. So, and that one probably is that little boy here. That's what we're attacking. and they are seeking those evidences. But just say go to the straw, you will find those evidences, and it would be in Guyana. Believe it or not, you will find it in the eagle in Guyana, and in for the child, it's just found in our hair. Now that hair, how do you get evidences of it? When I'm the lawyer, I mom based on this here, but it could be based on the passport. The year is on there, so you would know that the straw of America could contain this part, you see. Now, the reason for attacking the bank is because they would use that amino acid and hexagonal, see? So it would have that amino acid of which they use, and would have to deal with France, not. They will be dealing with the lawyer, and the lawyer just presents the check, and then they would know of the tree. What is the tree? It's just a way of saying the tree would be something of this type of bag, and this type of bag would be something of the zinc. So that tree would be a zinc, and I don't need the tree, but it would say up, gone, and leave that part alone. And realizing that my hands are getting tied up, because going forward in my life is demanding things that feels comfortable to you. And when I go this way, those things could be put with the stand of how I put my phone, and knows that the phone is shaky right now. So once we get who we are doing this to, is the Bank of Redstone. What we are suing is the here, and using the amino acid to pull the money out, not to get the money, and then only billions. So that part consists of notes. For example, if I have one, there's it in there. I believe there's one with the bato. See, that's consists of a few billions pitched already. So that part will not be moved when man thinks they know these things. And I think that's all. So it would say that I could probably be reached through the Instagram call, just in case my phone gets blanked out completely for this here, this type of grape here, because that grape is very it's sweet, that one. And when it's sweet, it cannot be destroyed, that amino acid. But that type of person who with the hair cannot allow it, it seems, to continue. Why? It eats up these type of Android's phone, and the Apple phone is being fed this way. In other words, it's probably on a KB post, and a KB post takes it out and puts it away. For example, this part here has been damaged completely, and there's no solution for it. So I guess the phones will come back. I wouldn't worry about myself based on this part, and then you would understand it comes this way yourself, and here's the check of her billions. And once it's done, it stays this way, but jams because of that aspect of that type of these problems. I have to live safely, and oftentimes that's how it's supposed to be. When I have this type of trouble, nothing is happening, and I feel like a vagabond. And mom is really not a vagabond, but that exciting part of her life defines that it's not easy being the rat child. So with all that being said, I have a really exciting day this way on Artushis, and I will be contacting. And oftentimes I will probably try to use it that way instead of other ways, because I cannot get the phone to function any other way. It's really too confusing. And there's a phone bill that is coming up. In other words, on the 20th, I believe. So that's is 45 that has to be paid, so it has to be activated. Now, for this type of situation, up comes in for this here. It's preferably in the New York City. Why? There's the immigration there, which would have the evidences in this part of the child, this part of the child, this type of R and this type of RNG, those type of evidences, and nothing of these. It's not really at command right now. Just the amino acid and who we have to attack for those things, and that's it. If I put it in there, well, I blah 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 blah, blah, and that's it. And then anything of Proctor and all this stuff, no, it puts it into the bag. Mama just travels with her. Now we can meet up wherever. If it's suggesting there to get there together, then there it will be. But I have to have evidences of it, of being at the airport, getting a taxi and getting there and get straight into bed so that I can get this that way to calm myself. If not, I'm a bit this way, and things are really going this way. Oftentimes being exposed too long, these type of people, yes, no, this are here. So that part would say I can get there, but I just need the insurance of it. And that part there can be discussed, but it's not to put her on the streets because of her blob rules. That is very disturbing. So what happens is these things she does do, yes, but is it a problem? Apparently it is. If you don't like the nails of her, then you like the ice cream, and then you say, okay, you like the ice cream. Am I feeling the vibes right now? Based on this, this type of amino acid, yes, I'm feeling the vibe. So it would say that if this type of amino acid, how you're seeking it is this way, but do she have evidence? Is it? She does. So what she does is turns this way, and it's right there. Do I have it on my ankle? I probably do. We'll see. That kind of foots the way. So we just have to congratulate that cop in Santa Rosa a bit. He has a lot to do. He has a lot to do in not letting it move him, because it was really striking that one there, and he would know how it was launched in America, so that I'm not spending all my life there. Basically speaking, we have to get to the lawyer, gets to this conclusion, get out quickly, and then you would understand why she put our heads up. Please put it up, and then deals with that. Be zoo, all right. And when it comes to that part there, we just have to share it. Mom, go this way. Mom goes this way. Oftentimes, like when she turned, it was. So it means that she's naughty. So that type of wife would anticipate it the other way. So which way? That's way. And I often go that way, which is, so whoever is holding it demands that they get out of the country quickly. So oftentimes it seeks it this way as a child. So they will not want to acquire there. Apparently based on that aminos, yes, see, but I will deal with it there now. I will deal with it this way. So this type of things here cannot seek man while I'm there, see, but it will say this is how I'm functioning, very this way. And then you would realize that it's been a while, and these things does have an effect on a man if you haven't seen, but it does it like a flip of the eye that allows you to be able to swallow that well. and how dealing with her is very difficult when I'm with my Amy or Lucian. So there's things that can, and man slips it, but you guys also, because it will become really. So we did not grow up that way. Mom, I need to know, okay? Or I'm on the highway and I'm sensing it. Whoa, okay, I probably turned that way. I know. So that type of note could be laid out and constantly be rehearsed. And it could be, if they're seeking that, then those things has to be done. It costs billions, and it comes from a source that says, do not seek me, and man is not able to do so, so you will be. And that's what it will tell you, this way of Greece also. So it will suit not. It excites, and we probably would know what to do, why we were denied the opportunity of getting to be with each other while mom was going through this type of turmoil. Okay, with that being said, if it were, I don't know, my recording is doing this. I didn't see it yet, so I would say what I did today was just use my chopstick on my lips in this Republic of Guyana. In America, I will probably have things of these. This is what I call something that there, and this is something that I use on my eyes. And I don't know, there's a lot of damages dealing with this type of heat, whatever is not expected happened. So I walked with my underarms here. My what is it? This one would be this underarm. This type of powder, sweet odor protection. This one I walked with it, and my kind of brush. But I do have. This would be my kind of this here. Here, this is my. I say it's a mallet, where I have my kind of things here. Hello. I'm not seeing. So this is my mallet here, and my stuff here, right here. This is the mallet where I have these type of things here. So, and then I just had. This is me right here, and this is how I do myself. It's a way of saying, and now we are still in that phase. Can those things have a change? You would know. This would know. Cannot be. Yay, this way, and then say ta-ta. All right. I'm probably now. So it looks, but it's very this way, very dégagé. So oftentimes I am very peaceful, but very enragé, because there's just too many things that came after the moment this way, and could not understand it until it arrived her. I put it as if I was put in the dungeon. In other words, somebody in South Africa, like the president, the old president of South Africa, who was put into prison and then put to serve at 99. Let's think not about those things. Hey, and it's better not to call his name. No, South African, that's a dude. And oftentimes it dismantles. They have to remember that the girl is the Rothschild to have provoked her. If man cannot help it, then we have experienced it in a format that is very glazy. And oftentimes you have to be able to devour it this way. and you decide to want to dwell with her, and I have kids, but I do come with a way of dealing with somebody that is probably not able to understand, so it has to dwell this way. And if not, I walk with this as if it's my pocketbook this way. Why? I have it this way and is able to deal with it. And with that being said, we're going to say, yeah, you know what? Just do this, this way, this way, and be. See.